Hey fanatics! We've got some fresh fanatic gossip coming up in this video, so stay tuned. There's a huge search and rescue operation underway after a tourist submarine that takes tours of the Titanic gravesite went missing during one of their usual expeditions. Now that's an adventure gone wrong. Did you know that Leo DiCaprio's character in Titanic, Jack Dawson, was based on a real person? Yep. Titanic is not only one of the highest-grossing movies of all time and a pop culture phenomenon to this day, it was also based on the true story of a shipwreck. Before the crash, the Titanic was the largest ship of its time. Then, it hit an iceberg on its first voyage from Southampton to New York in 1912. There were 2,200 passengers and crew on board, and over 1,500 died. And now, decades later, it seems that the amount of bodies in the Titanic grave might just go up. It may be just a gravesite now, but its wreckage has been intensely explored ever since it was discovered in 1985, no doubt, largely due to the success of the movie. Now, unfortunately, it seems Jack may not be the only one to lose his life on the Titanic gravesite. The identities of most people on board the lost vessel have still not been disclosed, but hopefully they'll make it home like Rose did. According to the U.S. Coast Guard, contact with the small sub was lost just an hour and 45 minutes into the dive. Yikes. The guys at OceanGate, the tour firm behind this, are trying their best to rescue the 5 people who are on board. The situation has everyone on the edge of their seats. To get on top of this rescue operation, government agencies, the U.S. and Canadian navies, and even commercial deep-sea firms have teamed up. It's a real group effort with everyone pitching in to help out. The Titanic wreck is around 435 miles south of St. John's, Newfoundland, but the rescue mission is being handled from Boston, Massachusetts. A spokesperson for the Canadian Coast Guard confirmed that the Boston Regional Coordination Center was the one handling the rescue operation. The location of the Titanic shipwreck lies within the Boston Coordination Center's territory as per map of jurisdictions along the east coast of North America. The missing sub is believed to be OceanGate's Titanic submersible, a monster of a machine that's as big as a truck and can hold 5 people. Usually, it takes with it a 4-day emergency supply of oxygen. Hopefully, that is what they did this time too. During a news conference, Rear Admiral John Mauger of the U.S. Coast Guard revealed that they estimated somewhere between 70 to 96 hours of available time. Now it's a literal race against the clock, and they're not holding back at all. They've deployed a submarine aircraft as well as sonar buoys to search for the vessels. The only problem they're facing is that the search area is really remote, making the operation even more difficult. Mother Nature is really testing them. Rear Admiral Mauger made it clear that the rescue teams are 100% committed and are taking this mission personally. They're giving everything they have to get those on board back home safe. It's amazing to see such dedication and determination in tough times. Among the people on the missing sub is Hamish Harding, a 58-year-old British billionaire businessman and explorer. His family, as well as his aviation company and the BBC, confirmed that he is indeed aboard the vessel. On social media, Mr. Harding showed his excitement about joining the mission to the Titanic wreck. But he also recognized the harsh weather conditions in Newfoundland, saying this could very well be the only manned mission of 2023. Well, let's hope they manage to turn things around. The Associated Press reportedly claims that there is still plenty of time to facilitate a rescue mission, and the people on board have the necessary equipment for survival in this event. As for how true that is, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully they recover everyone safe and sound. Government officials in the United Kingdom have said to CBS they are in touch with Harding's family and ready to assist as search and rescue operations continue. OceanGate, the tour firm, is completely focused on the crew members and their families. They're really thankful for the great assistance they've received from various government agencies and deep-sea companies in their attempts to re-establish contact with the vessel. They're leaving no stone unturned to get everyone back safe. In fact, the finest technology available is being used to locate the submarine. The U.S. Coast Guard said they not only had a C-130 aircraft searching for the sub, but the Rescue Coordination Center in Halifax is also helping out with a P-8 Poseidon aircraft, which will be extra help since it has underwater detection capabilities. The Coast Guard is focused on finding the sub right now, but they're also working with military partners and civilians to develop a rescue plan if the vessel is located underwater. It won't be easy, even if they do figure out where the vessel is. If you were wondering just what this extraordinary expedition is, OceanGate bills it as a chance to escape the ordinary and head forth on an incredible adventure. But let's hope they can find a way to make it extraordinary in a good way, with everyone returning home all safe and sound. Now here's the thing, this one-of-a-kind experience doesn't come cheap. Tickets for this 8-day journey, which includes dives to the Titanic wreck at an amazing depth of 12,500 feet, cost a crazy $250,000. That's some serious cash for an adventure that just went wrong. The submersible typically takes a pilot along with 3 paying guests and 1 more person hired by the company as a content expert. The trip sets forth from St. John's in Newfoundland. Every full dive to the famous wreck, including the descent and ascent, usually takes around 8 hours. The OceanGate website tells us that the company owns 3 submersibles, but only the Titan is capable of diving deep enough to get to the Titanic wreckage. The vessel has a weight of 23,000 pounds, and according to the website, can go as deep as 13,100 feet and has around 96 hours of life support present for a crew of 5. A vessel named the Polar Prince, which transports submersibles to the wreckage site, was also a part of the expedition, its owner told the BBC. As of now, there's 1 ongoing expedition and 2 more are scheduled for June 2024. Let's keep our fingers crossed for a successful rescue and future missions that will go exactly as planned. Last year, there was the CBS reporter, David Pogue, who got to experience something totally mind-blowing. He hopped aboard the Titan submersible, and now in the midst of all the chaos, he spilled the beans to the BBC about what the submersible crew and the folks on land were dealing with, and it's no laughing matter. The truth is, they had no contact with the submersible at all, like 0. GPS and radio signals go kaput underwater. Pogue was like, "No way, man, we can't get through to the vessel." Think about it, imagine being in his place down there, totally removed from the rest of the world. It sounds like a real-life horror movie about to start. But that's not even the worst part. Pogue dropped a major bombshell. Once you're inside the vessel, you're essentially stuck there. The vessel's passengers are sealed in by bolts from the outside. Yep, there's no escape. Even if you manage to make it to the surface by yourself, you're stuck there until the crew on the outside comes to release you. Just think about it, guys. The isolation and the whole dependency on the crew must have been off the charts. It's like living in a whole other world, following a whole different set of rules. Risky business indeed. But hey, you gotta give mad props to those guys who ventured into the deep, facing these insane challenges head on. There's really no limit to human curiosity, you know? We're willing to go to extreme lengths just to uncover the secrets lurking beneath the surface of our planet. That's all for this video. Do you think the submarine will be found in time? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.